when you start terrace design, okay, there are some things you need to note. First thing, have the concept in your mind, okay? Know what you want to design. Know what you want to what? Design. Know the concept in your mind. You can do that through research and other things. And then secondly, work on single unit, all right? Because one unit is what will give you multiple units, okay? One unit is what will give you multiple units. Then the third thing you need to know is that the chances of you having windows on this wall and this wall is like 10%, okay? It's like 10%. So while you're designing, have it in the back of your mind that, okay, I might not have windows on this place. So know how to manage your space and also know how to place your windows for you to have ventilations and the rest. So now, the fourth thing you need to know is that have the roof design in your back of your head, okay? Have it in your back of your head, okay, that like this, the kind of roof I'm going to have, this is the type of roof I'm going to use, and this is the concept. Because if you don't know the roof you're going to use, let's say for this kind of facade now, you might end up having a roof that is a bit maybe a gable roof. Imagine having a gable roof here now, it might make the building to have different, except what you have in mind is, yeah, you want to have that gable roof on top of this. So then now you can go ahead and have the gable roof. But if you have your design on your head, the things you're going to work on and how your building should look like, that will also aid you for you to know the type of roof you should use while designing. So you have in the back of your mind that, okay, as I'm stretching this wall higher, as I'm reducing this wall down, as I'm doing this, just like I'm having this one higher and this one down, I already have in mind how the roof is going to be like, okay? So now let's proceed with the main design, all right? Let's proceed with the main design. Now, this is our floor plan. This is our ground floor, all right? This is our ground floor. And on our ground floor, we've already done, we have the entrance, we have the lobby, we have this visitor's toilet, and then the living room, the dining area, the kitchen. You can see that since I don't have windows here, I have my TV console here, all right? And it's easier for air to pass through this place, right? It's easier for air. So that means people sitting here and people sitting on this dining, even without light, the possibility of air passing here is sure, right? And then here we have our staircase. Yeah. Now let's go to the second floor. I've actually not done anything here much, just the walls. So I'm thinking of having the master's bedroom here. Okay, thinking of having the master's bedroom here. And okay, yeah, and then other room here. So we're actually having two bedroom for this. You can see that on the ground floor we don't have any bedroom. Okay, but for the first floor, this is where we have the master's bedroom and another room. So it's just strictly on two bedroom duplex. Okay, there is. Okay. So what do we do now? I think first of all, let's get a bed. We can do that by going to, objects, and let's get bed. Okay. Um, let's check bed. I don't know. I don't like this ones. Let's type bed and see. Okay, I like using this particular one. I like using this one. So if you have this one, sometimes I normally use, furnitures while designing. It helps. Serves like, anthropometrics. Let's get this. This is the master's bedroom. I think we just have our bed here. If you check our 3D, although I'm yet to add a floor to this position. Okay, so I'm yet to add a floor here. So I'm still working on just the levels for now. Okay, levels for now. So this level 2. So we have a bed here, and I want our door to be here. So let's take our door. Let's bring the door here. Oh, door. Let's bring our door here. How big is this door? This is looking like okay. Let's select the door inside. This is an opening. Let's drop on this opening here because we might need it later. So let's just keep it here as the library, and let's go inside and get our door. Let's use hinge door. Yeah, hinge door. We can use this one, 900 or 2.1. This seal height 0. I like putting it on 0. Then okay, and we'll add our door here. Since this is the master's bedroom, it's not actually bad if his bed door is from this end. Okay, from this end. And what do I have in mind for this? What if I bring his bed here. But mind you, I want him to have access to this balcony. So if his bed is here, his TV is here, just a little opening to his balcony. Okay, but his bed is here, TV is here, he has to move around to his bedroom. So let's just take this on to this point. I think this is cool. And I like using, let's take this table. Yeah, I'm using pickup parameters. Now pick this. Nope. Yeah, I'll pick this. Go up and then drop it here. I'll shift this to this level and I'll just reduce it a little to this side. Little to this side. Okay. And I might bring this one all the way down here. Okay. So this one will serve as the TV line. So this is his TV. And okay. Just a little design here. Let's say bring this one forward, display, bring forward. This one is down. So this is his bed. And this side, I want this wardrobe to be long and I want it outside. I want this bedroom to be long. Mind you, the chances of we having, let me show you something, of we having windows here is very, very, very tiny. And so we might just have one little window. Let's just see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's see how it goes. So now I'm going to, yeah, our door now. We need that door. Bring the door here to this side. Okay. Let's take it forward a bit to this side. All right. And then for this side, let's have our door from here. From here. Say okay. Then we'll reduce the door to 750. Right, 750 for the toilet window. We can just make it 800, but I like going with 750. 750 for this part. And for his, okay, WC, the rest, let's have his basin. Let's say, most times I use lines for what I'm doing. This one might just be 600. So I'll tap this and type in 600. And I'll leave the rest the way it is. So if I should remove this line and this line, so now his wash hand basin is going to be here, and his WC, let's get WC. Okay, let's get WC. Mind you, we're working on the second floor. Okay, we're working on second floor, first floor rather, first floor of this amazing terrace building. But this is just one unit. Okay, with this we're going to have the remaining one. So now let's go all the way and get under objects. Let's go inside and get WC. Most times I just type okay, WC. Let's see, but I like changing their colors before using them. This is where you can select your own varieties. Okay, anything you want. So this is 16 floor units. Okay. Let's see if it's open. Let's make it closed. And anyone you have in mind. So let's just go with this normal one. So I'll pick this, but for the color I like changing it. You see, just click on this, pick this presentation and surfaces. Then come here, change it to what you want. So I like using this calm color. Then I'll just go all the way to this point. Now I'll drop it here. Okay. Drop it here. Drop it here. When modeling with furniture, apply finish fittings and let's say furnitures and fittings, it's actually easier for you to you know what you want, what you're doing. Okay, it's easier that way. So I want to have a shower cubicle here. Let's say 1000 or 900 rather. 900. If you have 900 here and I have this one here, okay, my reason is here. Can I still have bathtub here or something? Let's check. Not on that door. Say bath. Can we use this? This? No. This. This. Can we use this? Don't forget, I like using representation. I like changing this to just calm color. Let's see how big this is. Okay, if this is this big, like this, to this point, what if we take what if we take this to this? Please, your opinions are needed, okay? Opinions are needed. Because of this door, we might just shift it a bit. This is the bathroom. Or what if we take, no, we need a little space for this. What if we take this here? Due to let's rotate this. No. What if we make this one like this? While laying down here, you can just drop your phone here or something. Or your glass of wine. Just drop it there. And then, after everything is just safe, and you can use the shower, come out, rinse your. Yeah, I think this is cool then. I think. So, for this, we'll have additional 100. Okay. Additional 100 for the glass to sit on this point. And then it's easier for the slope. Okay, so for this part, let's get our basin. I like typing them actually. Sorry, yeah, is it basin? Cabinet. Yeah, we can go with, no, we can use this. Or we can, what if we select this and then change it to the square and use it? How about this two? No, one is better. One is better. So we'll pick this one. Okay. And for this, I just use this one. So we use this and this. What did I even use? This is what I'm looking for. Come on. Right, so I'll use it here. And then I'll take this one and I'll turn this one from here. Mind you, okay. So is this thing free? Is this thing really free? Let's change this. Let's change the color. Okay. So if this door is closed, can walk around. Okay. Or should we do away with this? Okay, we'll come back to this. First of all, I think is giving us what we want, and let's quickly change this. Quickly change this. Right, and then wardrobe. I like. Let's get wardrobe. Everything is under objects. Okay, just go inside. Get the wardrobe. Okay, we can use this or this or this. It all depends. Okay, or this. So, or we can use this. So it's 2 meter by 700. So 700 is much. Let's make it 600. Okay. And then now go front. Let me show you something. Okay. So let's go backward a bit. Solid box. So panels. Okay. Segments. This. Right. There's something I want us to do. I think it's easier with this particular wardrobe. Let's use this one. So if you click on, you can see the angles here now, or this one, if it's angle one you want, right? If it's normal wardrobe. And then when you go forward a little bit, and a bit, just go a little bit more, you'll see something. You see show hangers, but before then, I think there's something we need to check first. Okay. Shape, square, this. Okay, ranks, and this thickness. Okay, not show hangers. Why is this not showing symbols? Surface. This is supposed to show. It's something we've not clicked on. Right. Hangers. Yep. So now, once you click on the wardrobe, once you click on the wardrobe, come to this. Still on the first one, style and dimensions. Just come under this interior fittings. Click here and show, and click on hangers. Okay, click on hangers. Then go forward a little bit, and then select show hangers. This is show hangers. Click on it. You can see the hangers are showing now. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. Then contour pen. Let's see, can we use this? Yeah, this is cool. And then click OK. Let's bring it here and drop. Let's see how far we can stretch this. Okay, this is by 500, 900 by 500. What if we extend this to 2000? This is 2000. How about 25? 1500. Oh, okay, a bit. So we'll take this one front a little, yeah. So this is our wardrobe. I wouldn't want to add anything here because I want, it's going to be a glass wardrobe actually, because this is a master bedroom. So we use glass to make it, beautiful. Yeah, this is how it's looking like. on the 3D. I think it's time we add wall. We add a slab here so we don't keep seeing the ground part. Okay, so we just use slab. Let's see the settings. Yeah, 150. All right. So we just add slab from. Let's add from here to here. Okay, from here to here. For now. Yep. For now. So we have slab here now. So we check our 3D now. We discover that yep, we are up. We are up. So we are up. Okay. So I'm still trying to see. Mind you, I'm not working on interior, so I'm not working on the interiors yet. So I'm just using something to get the representation. So this is like this. You can use yourself. Stand here. Is this place too tight? It's as if it's looking too tight. It's up to 600. This is 600 and something. So you can base here. You can use here. You can, if you have shower cubicle. Okay. If it's not important, this can be removed. And we have enough space for this. This can be shifted to the front. If there's need for it, then so that boils down to the client. But this is still cool if you have it. I really sit down here and have fun. How big is this room? Let's see. It's 3.6. Okay, it's cool. Mind you, this is a very tiny building. This is 11 meters by what? By 8.8. So we're trying to manage the space, alright? Trying to manage the space. So I think our master bedroom is set. And for this other part, we just have to, take this one a bit backward and type in 1 meter. That's 100. 1000, sorry. Then we'll click from here to here. If you have, let me show you something. This is 1 meter now. If we have, since we're using center to center line, you see that if I click on this line, the thicker line is at the middle, okay? If I should draw another wall now outside, you discover that if I click on this wall, this one is showing outside, right? It's showing inside, right? So if I change it from here and click outside face, you see that the line has shifted to this right hand side. And if I click on this other one, outside, this one was inside. If I click on this outside space, it's at the left now. So if you have this and you offset 1000 from here and click enter, it's not going to be 1 meter because it's adding your 225 inside. So if you click from here to now, discover that this is 775. But if you click from here and move it backward and check the inside now, you see that it's up to 1 meter. Same thing with this other one. So since this one is middle, if I click on this one and I type in, press Ctrl to have this plus sign, I type in 1000. I have to shift this thing back to this point. Else, if I measure, it's not going to be 1 meter. But now it's 1 meter because I've shifted it. But if I allow it to be like this, if I should just offset 1 meter, 1000, and not shift it, if I check, we see there's not up to. This is 775. So I have to click on the wall, click on this tip, and take it backward. Okay, now I can delete this one. So this is going to be, this wall now is going to be like a little lobby again. Yeah, a little lobby. And okay. What if I changed this wall to another closet for the master's bedroom? Don't you think it would be nice? From here to here is 1.5. If I have 600 like this, we'll still have space to have a closet here. So I can decide to have a second closet here. Let's see. Second closet here, right? Second closet, but can we shift this thing all the way inside to this point? I think so. And this is upstairs. But he really needs to go outside before. Let's see our staircase. This is our staircase. You climb from down to this point, and once you're here, you're up. So if I can take this, um, if I can take this from here to here, let's see here, if I should take this inside, so that means at this level, our staircase can, this one I will drop on here. So from here, you can still access this part. So what if I move this door to this part and then make all here? I think this is better. Let me close this first and then make all here. Take off this door and switch this to be, just switch down to be just just an entrance, a beam. Since the whole of this part from here now, this is where you land, you can move around here. So what if I decide to just close here? Like bring out this one to this point and make the master's bedroom to have to, and then bring this stuff here. This closet will now be big, I have one here. I think this is better. What do you guys think? Please type it in the comment section, okay? I'll show this window a bit to the side. And I have this one here now. Nope, it can't lap to the wall this much, so I can just shift here a bit down. Yeah, so we have his wardrobe here. Okay, we can even have an angular one when that will be like this. No, but we need this window. We need this. I can even stretch this all the way to this point. All here is his closet. So you come in like this to his bedroom, his closet, and then go out. So once you're done eating, you can use your closet. This is his house, alright? So I think he can do whatever he wants to. Let's take this to the left. So this is his closet. Let's cover here. It's master's bedroom. So now, what can we do at this other part? The whole of this one is going to be console. Let's say console all the way. Then we'll shift this one back. That's one thing we design. The more you do, the more ideas keep coming. So we can just decide to have just a tiny table here. No, not just a tiny table. We can decide to have a couch. Let's say from here, I can decide to have one of these or a long couch, anyone. Decide to have this here. Okay. Then have another one here. What if he wants to read? So there's need for a table. So we can just have something like this. Like this. So what's the width of this? 450. Okay, 17. Let's say 12 by 600. Yeah, have this here. Can have his chair like this. So this part for study. And yeah, and then maybe, yeah, for study. Is there need for couch? I don't think so. This is cool. This is the master's bedroom. Master's bedroom. Okay. Come in, then come in this way. Finish everything, dress up before you come here. So I think this is cool. And for this other part, um, is this up to 900? I don't think so. 900. Yeah, so we need to shift this one a bit backward. So this is 900. And we're almost there. Okay. So I think once we get this done, to here and from here to here, so this one can be broken lines. Yeah, like dash rather. So we're done with this side of the master's bedroom. And for this other room, there's no name yet. Let's just give it a name. Okay. Master's bedroom. Alright. Change this. Sometimes I like using this color. So for this other bedroom, okay, might just, there's still enough space now. So I can decide to bring this one here, then take this one up. So now we are going to have, mind you, this is what we're working on, okay? Master's bedroom, stable and the rest. These ones are just to represent still, okay? Because this table doesn't look too nice. They don't look nice. But we're using this to represent this, okay? We don't need this step in here. So minus this, we'll make this 0. Okay. That is the master's bedroom. And then for this other part, this other bedroom, just a simple design, This door will have a door here. Okay, have a door here. And we'll have this bed here too. Okay. I'll have this bed here. And then TV. Are you sure we can have this bed here? TV here. Bedroom here. TV. Is going to be inside. So 1315. Okay, 15. Then, mind you, we're not going to have windows here, so we need to find another means, So we're going to have one window here, another window here. What do you think? Let's reduce this. Okay. Let's reduce this one downwards, back a little. And sorry. I think this is cool. Whew. So we're going to have a window here, 600. How big is this place? From here to here, okay, 800. And how big is from here to here? It's 800. So we'll have a 600 window here and that 600 window here. So our TV console will now be at this point. From here to here. Move this to this point. So I think from here we can now have our own TV, another TV here. We're almost done here. Yep. So this is another room. It looks comfortable though. And then for the WC, we're going to have the door here. Okay. Going to have a door here. And then okay, I'm thinking about something. What if you have a door from here, and then we have our toilet door from here and extend this one? I think it would be better that way. Let's have our toilet window, toilet door this way, then let's take off this one, and then let's stretch this one all the way out. I don't want us to waste space. Okay. So now I have master bedroom at the left and we have this other bedroom at the right. So now we have this door here. If you have this door here, let's see. I have this door here. The door should be from here, like this, and then this one should be let's use this one. I actually use mirror to rotate this. Okay, use mirror rotate this. So this one is going to removing this and now converting it to just normal beam. Okay, normal beam. So this will still move to this point. So once you come in here, you can move here. But if you want to use the WC, you come to this side and use it. Okay. So for us to have it will enable us have this thing bigger. This 2.5. Let me have it 2,500. So I think it's bigger this way and it looks better like this. Okay, and the toilet is not directly from the room. So I think we are done with this. And our staircase is here. Okay. I'm just using lines to represent some stuff. So I might just go all the way down, copy this. Alright. Copy this. Control copy. And I'll come all the way to okay. I'll come all the way to this point, to this level, and paste it. So I can now close this. This one is not necessary, we are not seeing it. So I'm just going to remove these ones. Where is their neat? Let's just make them dotted lines, dash. So use dash, and then this line, we don't need this one. So From down, you come up to this level. Then from here now, you can use this point. And okay. Wait, nope. From there, you come all the way to this point. To this point. That means there's something we've done that we need to adjust. Come all the way here to this point, and you drop here. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back. You drop here. How big is this place? Okay. 1, 2, 3. From here to here is 700. How about 1 meter or 1.2? Let's take 1.2 and see. Then 200. Then 200. This is where it is. So automatically we need to reduce this one back to this point. We have to. Okay, and then we take this one downward a little because we need enough space here. We can't deny that fact that we need space here. Okay, so we need space here, and then this can come all the way down. I'm going to use drag, bring it down a little, and I'll click on this, bring this one down a little. Okay, so we still have what we have, but this time around the right way. Yep. So did we just delete something amazing here? Supposed to have a wall here. Okay, so we are good to go. Good to go. So these are our doors, and this one here. So you land here and then move around. So I think there will be need for us to drop a chair or something here, just to sit down and think. Okay, maybe just to sit down and think. 2 persons drop here and then walk back like that. So these ones are going to let's change the material to this white, just for reflection. And then mind you, for this window we are just going to have extractor. There won't be window here. For this WC, there's not going to be a window. We're only going to have an extractor here. Alright, there's going to be an extractor here. And then the piping wall, since it's just 1 floor, okay, the piping wall is going to be inside the wall, side of this wall, transfer it down. But for this one, there's going to be a window. There's going to be a window for it. Alright, that's one thing with Terrace. A lot of things you need to, introduce. A lot to introduce. So for this, so we are done with our plan. And let's just add this WC by the side. Okay, let's add WC by the side. And then we're having 15 by 100. Okay, and for our this, we're going to have it here. Let me rotate this to this point, this point, this point. So we have our toilet, we have our basin, we have our toilet, and so this one is big. We can use the smaller one to gain more space. Basin, basin. Can use this. Oh, better. Can still use this. I think it's still not bad. Let's just leave it like this. Okay. So we're done with this one now. And then the next thing I was talking about was the roof. So this is the roof now. Let's just quickly roof this building. Now you can see the movement. Oh, did I just delete it? Did I delete this main wall? I think there's something we can do about it. So instead of deleting this, I'll just drag this wall all the way back to this point, right? To this point. And what I'll do next is I'll pick this pickup parameter, pick this opening, this door, and then I'll bring it here and I'll drop it here. Okay, so from here to here is open. Alright, then from here to here is also open. So from our 3D now, discover this part is open. So once you come up here, you can now move around to master or this other one. There are just 2 bedrooms upstairs. The master's bedroom and this other one. This can come down to 0. Alright. Mind you, we all have our own, philosophy of design. So it depends on what you want, and also sometimes what the client wants. That's what we work with. Okay. Alright. And I would say we've done something amazing. And for this wall, I would like to stretch this wall a bit further, a bit further to this level. And for the roof, like I said earlier about the roof, this one, I'm going to pick, I'm going to add window here though. For this, yeah, I'm going to use slab. I'll pick up this slab I use. I'll just click on slab, do your settings. This is 200, so I'll change it to 150. No, let's use 200. Uh-oh. So I use 200 thickness. That will come all the way behind on this part, and I'll use it here. Okay, 200 by 200. I like the if to be 200. Tap shift to bring it to this point, then type in 200. So this is 200 from here now. See 200 because I already know the roof I want to use. Okay, so this is 200. So, and then for this other side, let's first of all roof here. What I'm going to do, I'll click on roof and I'll select this particular one. This is single geometry. I'll click on it, do my settings inside. I'll make the thickness, this one, bring it here, change the thickness to 20. I like using 20, and I'll just click OK. So now for us, how to use this geometry, this single plane, you click, first of all, click the length. Okay, you must not really click the length, but just give it a platform where to start from. Okay, click on it and then give it an angle, let's say to here. So now I'll click on this one now and go all the way to this top. Let's see, do we have anything outside? Yes, we do. This thing, we don't need this. Seriously, we don't need this. So what we're going to do now is we'll click on this one and then click on this line and I'll select this create node. I'll align the node with this part and I'll click here and I'll offset just 1 edge backwards to this point. And I'm good. So I'll just click on this one, go inside, tap on this first one. It has red roof. Can change it to black if I want black. That's fine, and I'll click OK. So this is it now. This is our roof for this part. Okay, so I'll go for it. And then for this part that is down, okay, this part that is down, what I'm going to do right now is I'll just, since this is same wall, I'll take this wall backward to this point. Right. I'll take the wall back to this point, and then now I'll create another wall. I'll pick up this, I'll click on pick up parameter and I'll click on this wall, and I'll draw here. I can just press on P. Let me use the outside. You see where this thing works now, right? I'll click on outside, I'll drag it all the way. No, I'll click on P, it will rotate, it will go back inside, and I'll click here. So we're good to go. So now I'm going to reduce this wall height. Instead of 3 meters, I'm going to make it 2.1. I'm sorry, 2100 rather. This wall is going to go down, you see. Mind you, because I know this is staircase area, before you get to this level, to be somewhere here, and then from here you can now come up to this point. If you want me to model the staircase, please do well to say it on the comment section, okay? And I'll make a tutorial on that if you really want to see how that is done, okay? Want to see how that is done. So from here, I'm going to, okay, you climb the stairs from this point, come up and then come up here. So before you get to this point, your head should be somewhere here. So before you get here, you're already at the upper side because the roof is sloping, alright? So I know it's going to work. So now I'll use the same thing. I'll click on this. I'll use pick up parameter and click on this roof if I don't want to select the roof again. So it's easier that's this way. So now I'll just click on this part. I'll take it backwards to this point and I'll raise the angle to this point that I want. Okay. So now I've been given a plane to start my work. I'll just click here and take it all the way up. But I need to take this one inside. So I'll just tap it. Leave it on this offset edge. And I'll bring it here. And this. Oh, mind you, there's something we've not done. We've not added. I think we need to bring this this side back. But mind you, we've not added our fascia. Okay. This fascia you're seeing. We've not added this fascia. So we need the fascia. So what I'm going to do right now is just to click on this. We pick up parameter. Then I'll bring it to this level. Bring it outside a little. Tap my shift again and type in 200. So same thing. Okay, same thing. So what I'm going to do now, click on this pick up parameter. Just learn how to use this pick up parameter to make it work faster. So I'll click on pick up parameter, click on this one, bring it from here to here, and then select my angle. Alright, so pick from here now, pick it all the way up to this point. I'm good to go. You see? So this is our building now. And for the, you see I have big windows behind. Yes, I have big windows. Reason because downstairs here we have kitchen and we need, so we need windows. There's one window here, so another big window here. And for the gas stuff, that can be here or if possible here. So it depends. I've not actually specified that. So if there's need of shifting this window, I can shift it later. But for now, I'm leaving it here. So our sink is going to be here. Our gas is going to be here. Yes, our gas is going to be here. And then we have our store here. The store goes all the way here. It's still under the staircase, okay? And then so that's why I decided to have bigger windows. Yeah, and then the staircase too, big window. This should be a long window door. And here we also have big window. But for this upper side, I'm going to click on windows. I'll come up here. Like I said, 600 here. Something is not okay. These are windows, but the windows are not windowing. Did you hear that? So I'm going to click on the window and I'll drag it up. This is the drag in here. I'll take it up. So now, what's the seal height? Look at what we're seeing. What we need to do now to get this right is for us to go to our back elevation. Sometimes yours might work, okay, but if it's not working, you have to find a way of doing it, of making it work, okay? So now this one, how far, what's the seal height? Okay, what's the height of the window first of all? It's 1.8. Since this is back, I might just make it 1.5 or 1.8. Okay. 600. So I'll make this seal 300. Okay. I'll make here 300. 300. Since we don't have windows at the side, so we'll just take this one to 300. This is 300 seal height. Same thing, I'll take this one and align it with this 300. So this is our back side of the building. Okay, the back side of the building. And then for this one, we might just end up stretching this up. But you know, this part, we have something here. Okay, if we have this here and this here, we can either, if you check our duplex, that mansion tutorial, I actually deleted some of the walls. But now, I can use, instead of deleting this, I can just, just go to, I'll use pick up parameter, pick this same door opening, bring it here, click it, then go to my 3D view, you see. So I'll click on this same door, I'll bring it down to this level, and click, I'll take it to this level horizontally and click, then I'll hold this side, bring it back and click. So now it's still serving, you see. So our work is going on. So this is how it's going to look like. This is how Terrace is being, these are the considerations you put in while modeling Terrace. Now, there's one thing again we need to do. How do we get those multiple Terrace now? So, like I said earlier on, model just one unit, okay? But before then, we've not added windows on this. So we need windows on this front. Let me just quickly do that. For the master's bedroom, what if we have a long window? Let's see how it looks like. Is it cool like this? Yeah, I think we should have a long glaze, and the glaze will have an opening that he can use to access this terrace. Yeah, like this. So now I'm going to take this one up to this level, and then now I'm going to click on this, take it upward and change this grid to this. I'll make the, let's say, vertical 0 or 1 rather, horizontal. I'll just make it 2. Let's say 2. Nope. Let's make this one 3. No, let's make this one 3. Let's see. Yeah, 3. This is 3 now. Then one of them will be door, okay, that he can use to access this outside. And once you're done like this, the next thing you need to do is to group everything, highlight everything, Ctrl G, group them, and then now click on this first dot, click on this, leave it on this one, and then click OK. Now we're going to pick this point. All right, click on this point. So now it now depends on how many you want, because the more you drag it to the right, sorry, let me do something again. Click on this one, tap on this, and then select multiply. On this, click OK. So I'm going to select this middle point and bring it to this point and click. So the more you drag it, the more the buildings you have. So it depends on how many you want. If you want four terraces, if you want the building to be 4 units, so you just have, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and then you click. Right, and click. So you have the 4 unit of that terrace now. You see, you have 4 units of that terrace. And if you look up, all the roofs are intact, and it looks like the building is shifting. Yeah, I noticed something. It's shifting, and that means there's something we did. There's a mistake we made. So let's Ctrl Z. Now click on this, multiply, click OK. Hold this middle point. Now hold down, align this line and press Shift and hold, and then select this middle point and click. Now let's continue. We need for 1, 2, 3, 4. Click and then click. So now we are good to go. This is the building aligned. Alright, aligned, but this is 4 units, and we are good to go. So thank you so much for your time. If you find the video helpful, rather, okay, do well to share, do well to subscribe, and if you have any question, please drop it, okay, and then I'll see you on our next tutorial. Thank you once again for your time.